My name is Pam Cruz. I'm the president of the Franklin Pierce Education Association. Being a union member is part of my lifeblood. I'm a third-generation educator. I can't imagine not being a union member. When I was younger, my mom said, I don't care if you're divorced 4 times with 12 kids, you're going to be a member of the union even if I have to pay your dues. So it's a bargaining year in Franklin Pierce. And we started the year, we had a one-on-one discussion with 509 members, all by Christmas. And then we said, well, now what do we do? So we had bargaining dinners, and we had about 25% of the members come to those. Now what do we do? And between the Supreme Court and Membership Matters and everything going on, this was the perfect opportunity because we're saying, we're bargaining. We need to know that you stand with us. And at first members were like, oh my gosh, I'm signing away. No, you're not signing away your life. We're saying, will you make a pledge, a promise to us to stand with us no matter what, through thick and thin? We're going to be union brothers and sisters. And most everybody said, well, hell yes, we're going to sign that because we're members of FPEA. And they appreciated the opportunity to say, I promise to stand in solidarity.
To be part of the union is to be involved, and to be involved is where you can make a difference. And so I want my voice heard. I want to hear other people's voices.
I worry about what teaching would look like if the district just had carte blanche.
Being in a room full of people who had my same concerns, my same problems, my same loves for what I do was pretty great.
Membership matters because there's strength in numbers.
There's a lot of risks we have to take when we're working with children, and knowing that there's somebody who's going to stand up and say that we're doing the right thing and that we're doing what's good for kids is really helpful in letting us take those risks.
I think it's important to have a voice, and not only for myself but also for the other members in my building. I'm one of our building reps, one of 3. I think it's important to not only get their information and how they feel, but to bring that back to the bigger team as well.
I worked 30 years in the casino industry, and there was a great need for unions there, but we were constantly being shut down. Every time we brought up the word, it was a dirty, dirty word in the casino industry, as it is in a lot of industries. So it's nice to be part of a collective unit.
Being a political science major, just knowing and studying it, it is really important for us to be vocal about what we need.
The camaraderie, the protection, and then just like-minded folks doing the same things that you're doing, caring about kids at the end of the day.
We are now talking about what it means to be a union member, what it means to have union rights. And so this Union Commitment Pledge, known as the UCP in Franklin Pierce, this was our opportunity to look our members in the eye and say, why are you proud to be a union member? And why is it important for all of us to make a commitment to each other to stand in solidarity?
We're proud to be members of the Franklin Pierce Education Association.
We are proud to be represented by our union in collective bargaining for our wages and our working conditions, and equally proud of our public advocacy for students, schools, and the education profession.
We oppose all efforts by anti-union groups to restrict our right to union representation at the bargaining table.
The right to bargain and the duty of fair representation are core American values upheld by the U.S. Supreme Court for nearly 50 years.
Current attacks on these rights are un-American and undemocratic.
We support the right to represent and bargain, and we believe all workers who benefit should support that right by paying membership dues or paying a representation fee.
We support the existing Supreme Court rulings and laws that allow for a representation fee to cover collective bargaining and fair representation.
Our membership in the Franklin Pierce Education Association and the Washington Education Association gives us the strength in numbers to be able to do things we could not do alone.
We stand with FPEA and WEA against efforts to weaken us. We affirm our commitment to remaining proud members of our union.
So we had a lot of pinky swears, a lot of handshakes, a lot of high fives, but it's a promise.